All right. Welcome back, traders. Hopefully, you had a wonderful weekend. Man, not too much is going on in this market right now. Bitcoin just kind of chopping around here at this critical resistance level. Hasn't broke it just yet, but as I had mentioned in the previous stream, we should likely see a move into the supply line. Whether we're going to break the supply line or not is yet to be determined. But I think it's likely that we're going to test this supply line before we get some sort of resolve, whether it be a test and a breakdown, whether it be a test and a back test before a breakout. We don't know which way this is going to go here. This is a pretty critical spot on the chart. But we're in a clear line of resistance right here. You can see that this region right here has been tough for Bitcoin to break. It's just continuing to monitor the volume, right? That's really important. And so the volume here isn't really anything significant, as we can see. This is on the total index chart. So this is a kind of an average across all major exchanges. But you know, we have stochastics that are pointing up here on the weekly. We do have the weekly stochastics. Also, the RSI is also kind of pointing up, right? The RSI is sitting at a 37, which is still bearish control zone territory. Not really too much going on there. The weekly wave trend kind of giving us the green dot there, confirming last week. We need influx of volume. I mean, influx of volume would just confirm a breakout or, you know, a major move that should be coming, right? So the volume should come as we approach the supply line. Okay. We want to see volume kind of pick up as we get close to this supply line, because the volume starts to really pick up as we get close to this. There's a higher probability chance that because volume is picking up, they want to take the price a lot higher, right? So it's important to monitor this downsloping supply line that we're, you know, coming into here probably in the next, you know, coming days or weeks as we approach this region. Yeah, not really too much going on in this chart. We're looking for some sort of resolve here, and that's really it. The thing that I liked was we have this kind of angled downsloping trend line that is kind of in taking form right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd really call this a wedge, but it more so looks like a structure where we could get something like this, where we get, if we do get the break, we're going to get a retest down and we'd make like an inverse head and shoulder structure to then continue the trend later after we do something like that. If we end up taking this out and start to flip the trend, right? So that's something we have to continue to watch. The most important thing that I have noticed in the past cycles is the 2-week MACD. So when the 2-week MACD actually flips and it crosses, it's usually when we start our next real major run on Bitcoin. So every single time we got a 2-week MACD cross, either A, the bottom was in, or that was when we really started the next push up for Bitcoin. Across the history here, I just kind of marked vertical lines on the chart. We haven't crossed yet on the 2-week time frame here. You can see that. It hasn't crossed up yet on the 2-week chart. But every single time we have in the past, you could see, well, this one, actually, this marked the stone, pretty much the stone bottom of last cycle. This cross here was, you know, obviously maybe a bit late after COVID, but you could see as soon as it crossed, it was just up only after that. And same with this cross. This cross produced a major move as well. Anyways, just something that I've been monitoring, okay? We didn't get the 2-week cross yet. I think that that's something that we should, you know, continue to monitor. I do like this going on right now, this 2-week average sentiment oscillator. You can see that this is leaning towards the upside with this kind of coming down, right? So this is telling me some good stuff is about to occur. Like we had it here, we had the bearish divergence here. This catalyzed the bulls to really take control. This was in the 22 January or January of 23 before we got that major move up on Bitcoin last time we bottomed out. So something to continue to monitor. All right, earliest bottom in history. Yeah, I mean, you could see that you could see even with the momentum here, you can see that we're not producing more negative momentum on this movement down right now, and it just all looks like the selling pressure here is kind of weaned off on the 2-week time frame. More volatility towards the end of the month. I mean, typically August is not really a strong month for crypto, or really, I would say any market. Yeah, usually August is a red month, usually. Yep, that's true. Who knows? This time might be different. We have it. It's pretty clear, even on the 2-week RSI. We have 2-week RSI bullish divergence on the chart too. We have weekly, we have 2-week. We don't have 3-week. Yeah, I mean, that's very close, but it's not. This time is different. I don't know, man. I mean, this time is different in terms of we don't have like a Luna collapse or like a FTX collapse or like some major shenanigans like that going on. We don't really know the implications of what happened from that October liquidation event. So don't know what really occurred there with that. Oh, by the way, I want everyone to go and check out the 2 exchanges just closed. Were they significant exchanges? I would think that they weren't. BitMEX, yeah, who cares about BitMEX? What I really think is going to bring a lot of volume back into crypto is actually the tokenized stocks, man. They're probably going to allow leverage trading on stocks like that, and that's going to probably bring a lot of trading volume back in on the crypto side. I don't know. I don't really know how it's going to play out for crypto, but we need a risk-on season for crypto. People are going to lose their shirts. Yeah, they are. Anyways, yep. So Bitcoin kind of just chilling in this range right now. Not really doing too much. This market's kind of dead. We did have a little bit of altcoin push action over the weekend. We always get something that moves, right? Explosive diarrhea swan event. Oh my god. I could see it right now. I'll just be making poopy thumbnails all day long. Anyways. All right, so let's cover the NASDAQ and see what's going on with that. Yeah, we got a 3-week kind of counter trend short signal coming in here on the NASDAQ right now. These sometimes haven't really produced major moves down. As you can see, we've had a couple of them and they haven't really done too much. So I'm not really too concerned about what this happening here. This is coming in after a bunch of white candles though on the NASDAQ. Oh yeah, we'll cover ETH. Yeah, sure. Let's look at ETH real quick before we move on to the indices. So the ETH chart, nothing much has changed. The wedge pattern is still intact there. It hasn't broke just yet. It's on the brink of a break, it looks like. It looks very nice. It's trying to break the supply line. I think that it's actually outperforming Bitcoin right now. Look at the ETH Bitcoin chart. So is it actually outperforming Bitcoin? The answer is yes, it has been here for the last like month and change. Okay. Basically since end of June. All right, ETH has been outperforming Bitcoin. So the answer to that is yes, ETH is outperforming Bitcoin. All right. And yeah, that is a break. That is a higher time frame break. Supply line break there on the ETH Bitcoin ratio chart. That looks really nice. Again, with the falling wedge setup there. Very nice setup for the ETH Bitcoin ratio. And this is high time frame. So that was a 3-week cross. We're gonna, by the end of this month, if this continues its price action, we're gonna get the monthly to cross up. That is a major signal to the market that there will be rotation into ETH and maybe some altcoin assets. Okay. Interesting development there for sure. A lot of people are definitely not expecting an alt run right now. That is not something people are expecting. But we're seeing it. It's brewing on the chart right now. We are here covering the markets for you as usual on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. The 2 people that we have on this fucking stream tonight. Arash and Texas Money, man. Thank you guys so much for your continued support here at Swing Trade Pros. My streams must really suck for people really not to tune into them. It's just so insane that nobody gives a shit about what I'm talking about. I'm giving them some good stuff right now, man. I'm literally saying ETH is going to the moon. That's basically what I'm alluding to saying right now. No way, bro. Like, you got other major YouTubers that are getting more than 2 people watching their streams. Come on, man. Okay, I'm not a major YouTuber, but still, I don't spend money on marketing. But still, like, I shouldn't have to spend money on marketing. I don't think that. I think that that's really dumb. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's not. I still do it anyway, man. I just like to joke around. It's fun. Yeah, crypto content is down in general, sure. But I cover stocks too. I mean, I know I'm a crypto channel. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. But you guys should check out Nova. Check her out, man. You guys get I want to make sure like the whole process works for you actually getting access to it. So I built it myself, and I just, I want to make sure all this is working, and before I really try to scale it and stuff. So I'd appreciate you guys checking that out. It's in the comment, or it's in the description of the stream. You guys should check that out. You go to swingtradepros.com. Start free Nova trial. Put your email in. It should hit you with a link to get into the dashboard, and then you'll be able to chat to Nova. What did she do? She'll give you market insight, and you can ask her questions about what assets doing what. It's not going to give you financial or trading advice really. It's basically just like market insights and educational support. Okay, I know everyone's like, oh, well, can't you just like program a bot and stuff? I don't really want to get into it doing that, because that kind of crosses like a line where, are you licensed to have something like this? Or you're letting people, use an automated trading system? And I'm just, I don't want to go that route right now. If there's really a lot of interest for it, and I'm like, people are dying to try something like that and pay for something like that, maybe I'll take that leap then. But for right now, I'm just building a kind of like an AI trading assistant is what this is. And how close was she being to Noto? That was a good one. No, she wasn't close to being that though. That was good. That was good. Nice. So, but yeah, check her out. I didn't do like the rendering Nova AI thing yet, because like I want to really see if this is something that people are going to actually use. Lots of people just sit on ChatGPT all day and sit on Claude all day and prompt it there, but I think that this is better because it has my brain and my context of what I look for in trades and setups, and what kind of education that I have taught it. So, everyone else's ChatGPT is going to have their own version of that. So I've given it all of that information. So essentially, I've cloned myself, yeah, in some regard. By the way, I'm also testing a new trading strategy right now. I'm going to show you guys actually right now. I'm actually going to pull it up on my chart. I haven't tested it yet. I actually just built this strategy, and basically the crux of what it is it will wait at the market open for the market, like on the S&P or the NASDAQ, for like the first movement of the market. If it goes to take out the high, for example, we're going to wait for the market to retrace back to a fair value gap of where it is going to come down to before it fires a signal. And essentially, we're just waiting for the market to show us a direction to take a trade with. And that's kind of the strategy. It's kind of like a day trading strategy, and I want to test it. And I'll probably just give it for free to people and let you guys, take signals off of it and stuff like that. Because it's fine, man. I've got a lot of different strategies that I've built here that I'm continuing to test and monitor. So, oh yeah, Nova, the paid version, will allow you to automate a trading strategy. So if you continue to build context with it about what you're doing with the trades, like you're building your own context within the Swing Trade Pros dashboard with Nova, and she learns what you're doing and how you're trading, and you're actually logging and journaling your trades on the dashboard. It'll then have context to automate and build your own strategy. I think that's really cool. It won't trade for you, but it'll help you automate your own trading strategy. That is what the paid version will ultimately help you do. And I still think it's, I'm not charging crazy money for it. It's $97 a month. I mean, that's what my alerts were like a few years ago. So I've added lots of value. By the way, you also still get access to my trading calls in the Discord. You get access to the dashboard, and you get access to Nova. So all of that is encompassed in the $97 a month. Like it connects to exchanges. No. You could have it do that probably. I haven't really taken it to that level yet where you can connect it to like DEXs, or if I do have it connect to something, it's probably just going to be to DEXs. I personally don't want to have that information being, transferred through my web domains. I don't want to have people's wallet informations or any financial information like that, to be honest. So it probably won't get to that point where I'm gonna have something like that, but I guess I'll see how this goes. If this really blows out and people are like, dude, can you connect it to like Solana's DEXs or like Robinhood's DEXs or whatever, we'll see about it. It obviously is going to cost me something to have that do all that, but again, just depends on adoption and how it goes with what this tool really delivers, right? So go get your free trial, try it out, give me some feedback, let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Oh, it's giving me a crappy response. Yeah, I want to know what it's doing so that I can improve it, make it better, and make people, want to use it and know about it. And that's kind of the whole premise. Anyways, I've been working hard at it. You can see, I'm sure you guys have noticed, I put a lot of time and effort into even rebranding some of the stuff on the Swing Trade Pros YouTube channel. The intro I made, and like a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now. It's a lot of work. And I just want feedback. That's all. I know people aren't really too interested in these markets right now, but this is the best time to build. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And for anyone that's been tuned in or tuning in to what I've been doing, I appreciate it. I know you guys, I don't really know who I'm impacting when I talk about this stuff, so I'm going to continue to do it. And that's really it. There's nothing more I could really do. I know that this stuff is important, and people wouldn't continue to even tune in at all if it wasn't. So I love doing this stuff. I've enjoyed it for a long time. I continue to enjoy it. I spend my hour every Sunday talking to whoever shows up on the stream every Sunday, right? Um, Not getting paid to do it, man. This is just I'm just doing it, right? So um, I just love it, guys, and I just would like your guys' feedback on the things that I'm building. So I would appreciate that if you could do me a solid and sign up for the free trial, and let me know how it goes. You can just shoot me an email if you're not in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, just drop the feedback in the main chat or somewhere where everyone can see it. Um, and that'd be great. Nova will also be in the Discord as well as the dashboard. So both places you'll be able to communicate and talk to Nova. But the best place to talk to her is going to be the dashboard because that's where you're going to be able to really build up the context with her, right? In Discord, I don't think you can really do that. You can just prompt her there or something. You're not going to be able to really go into, hey, Nova, can you automate my trading strategy in the Discord? Probably not. I don't think that that's going to be, you're not going to be able to do that there. Okay. And not only Swing Trade Pros, I'm also building lots of other sites and websites and apps and things. And, even for my consultancy site, um, this is my website where I build websites. And, my dad recently, launched his book. I built this beautiful website here. It's got a beautiful animation on it. Um, So if you guys have a business or whatever, and you guys need help building a site, or you guys need help, you know, let me know. I'll reach out to me. I'd love to help you build something. I just really love building. So hit me up. Let me know. So I built this website. I built this website. I built my AI resume, my AI resume builder. This is basically done. I haven't really done anything with it. I was using it to apply to jobs and stuff. So, um, and then of course the Swing Trade Pros. And I've recently done a website for this local coffee shop and near me here in Randolph, New Jersey. It's called the Spot Cafe. I haven't finished deploying their website yet, but it's a pretty sweet site. Um, and then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I'm building right now. I'm doing like 10 free websites for anyone local to me here in the Morris County area. So if you are local, let me know. You can sign up here. I'll build you a website for free, and just sign up. And we'll talk. Cool. So that's it. If you guys want to check out an asset, just post it in the chat and we will take a look at it. ADA. Let's look at it. Yeah, yikes, right? So the bear flag, the back test here, you can see. Yeah, I mean, not the strongest asset right now. Not looking the best. I mean, definitely in the zone to be buying, right? I mean, it's very clear that this is the zone you want to be buying ADA in, okay? Every single time you come down to these oversold levels or regions on the monthly stochastic, this is where you want to start accumulating it. Like every time, right? So, in the accumulation zone for ADA. Litecoin, we can take a look at Litecoin. Well, lost a major upsloping demand line here. But again, you're probably in the buy zone, right? Yeah. So like every time you're in these zones, these oversold monthly stochastic RSI zones, these are the times to be accumulating the asset every time. Every time. right? So if I just threw a vertical line on let's just call it the middle range of this oversold area, right? And like this crossed up, you can see it even crossed up here. So like let's just throw it here, for example. Let's just throw it here, for example. All right, so every single time you're in those zones, those are accumulation zones, right? In the zone is an accumulation zone. In the zone, an accumulation zone before a rally, and then a retest, and then another rally. In the accumulation zone, okay, you got one nasty wick here. I don't know what happened in 2015 here, but even if you still bought here and held it at $1.50, this thing ran to like $400 in the coming years, right? So like, you have to have a longer term perspective when you're in those zones on the high time frame like that. Like at least a 1 to 2 year outlook. Okay. It's in the zone, man. Like AutoZone, right? Yeah. Yep. That's it. Monthly stochastic, the lowest RSI Litecoin has ever seen right now, with the price higher than all these previous levels. So this is a massive bullish divergence on the RSI. Wow. Dude, Litecoin looks crazy, man. This looks like a massive slingshot. When this reverses, it's going to be a big slingshot move for Litecoin. Same with ETH, right? The altcoins are probably going to get a crazy bid from what these charts are telling me. Right? RSI down, 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 but price isn't down, 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 down. Price is higher than this low, higher than this low, higher than this low, higher than this low, right? Okay, you broke trend, but what's going to probably happen is it's going to be a massive slingshot move back to reclaim this level and then make new highs, or at least contest those highs with that. The amount of room that monthly RSI has is quite significant, right? It has room now to go way overbought, right? That's why to me, it looks like a massive slingshot move. Could take months. Could take a couple years, actually, to play out. But looks like a major move. Yeah, and even the monthly, the MACD here is less selling pressure than 2022. But the RSI is lower. Something fishy with that, right? It's like, the price is down, but the selling pressure isn't really there. It's not in line with that. That means massive bullish divergence here on the MACD. Right? Yeah, Litecoin's probably going to make a big move, man. So that's it. That's it. These charts are primed for major moves in the coming months, years. 6+ months to 2 years, I would say. These types of structures can take some time to develop, right? Like the last time the RSI was down here was December of 2018, and it went overbought by 2021. That's a 3-year time horizon, or whatever, 2.5 years. So, but this time around, how do I think oil's looking? Last I checked, it looked kind of bullish. Did they just slam it? They just slammed it like 6%. Yeah, I mean, this was a wedge. It broke out. It back tested the breakout. Hmm. Still looks like oil might continue higher, man. That's what it looks like. Well, this monthly chart doesn't really look too good for oil. All right. So if the monthly continues to move down like this, the high time frame is suggesting that it could come down. Okay. So what could happen is we get oil to maybe spike to like I don't know, maybe you just tag 100 or something, and then maybe it rolls back over. That could be something it does. Yeah, I would just kind of look at the ranges here and see, what it's going to end up doing, and then we'll really know how that plays out. Let's look at the 3-month chart here for a second on oil. Yeah, I mean, it still has room on the quarterly stochastic to go higher. It's not like it's overbought on the RSI or, hasn't really done any sort of exuberant move. You got a quarterly MACD cross up here. This is kind of concerning. So yeah, we're kind of watching that right now. We did get this deviation move here, right? This kind of happened. So if we're coming back into the band, that means we could be going lower in the next 6 months. We'll see. It's literally kind of in the middle of the zone right now. All right. You don't really have an edge on this chart. I wouldn't take a trade on oil right now. Not at all. Remember when we were talking about it? We were talking about oil when it was down here in like the 50s, remember? I was like, oil's in a setup. It's in a wedge setup. And then this happened. Breakout. We spoke about it many, many times on the stream when that was setting up. So, yeah, it'll be an interesting week this week. I think going into the monthly close. What we really want to see, if we want to see continued upside in the crypto market, we really want to see this trend line get breached, man. This is the upsloping trend line that Tether's been respecting, and it's coming into it right now. And if it bounces here, then you know what's going to happen. We're going to get a pullback. If it breaks it, well, I am suspecting Bitcoin it likely go tag the $70,000 to $74,000 region, which is the supply line. And we'll really know what happens from there. If we're going to get another leg down, we know what that means. That means that we get rejected from the supply line, one more leg down. Because we're already showing like seller exhaustion on like weekly, 2-week, 3-week charts. It doesn't mean that we can't see one more leg down. You know what I'm saying? But I would say that the probabilities are lower for that. We haven't had the 2-week MACD cross up yet, right? So there's still some things that are pending for this market bottom to actually be confirmed and in for us to move on. So that's kind of it. We've been live here for about 34 minutes. We got 5 people on the stream tonight. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you heard my rant earlier, make sure you guys go check out Nova. She's free right now. I want to make sure you guys can actually access her and use her. You should probably read about the course, the modules, so you know how to use her. Aside from that, I got nothing else. If you guys have any other assets you guys want to look at, drop them in the chat and we'll take a look at them. Oh, for all the PulseChain people, we could take a look at some PulseChain assets. They actually did pretty well today. Some of them are in nice setups, and we'll take a look at them. So wrapped Bitcoin, for all you wrapped Bitcoin peoples, tagged like 150s today, I think. And it's just in this nice trading range down here. Just kind of going sideways. Looks like an accumulation happening. PulseChain itself I think rallied a bit off these lows. Looks like it kind of just tried to backtest this channel that it broke down out of. I mean, this chart really looks like crap. Hex. Also, a nice rally off the golden pocket down here. It's up about 120% off that low. It's not a bad move. And PulseX, which is the DEX. Also kind of back testing this breakdown area here. I have a move to target back up to the top of this kind of downsloping channel. It seems to be, it's kind of respecting that. Look at the volume. So this is really the key here. You see how this volume is completely receded on this asset? I mean, it's depressed. As soon as volume kind of breaks or kind of shifts gears there, I think that this asset is going to start to move quicker. So, yep, PulseChain assets. All right. All right, anything else you guys want to cover? Looks like we got some people already kind of bouncing from the stream. They're bored. They're bored, man. They're bored with my content. I get it. Looking at charts is boring. How can we make it more entertaining, guys? Any suggestions to make these streams more entertaining? I gotta make them more entertaining. I need like 6,000 people watching me, bro. I'm kidding. All right. If nobody else has anything else to look at, there's no point in me just chilling on this stream. I got some work to do. Got to make sure Nova is producing the things that you guys want to see from her, and I want to test out this new trading strategy with the fair value gaps, and we'll get those pinging into the Discord when those start to go. You guys have anything else, man? Drop them in the comment section of this video, and we'll catch them next stream. Appreciate all you guys tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week. Have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, you've landed on the Swing Trade Pros website here. My name is Mr. Know-It-All. I've been an active swing trader for over 7 years. I want to welcome you guys all to the community here. My goal is to change 1 million people's lives with swing trading and trading profitably. This is a skill set you can learn here with the service. Go check out the testimonials in Discord. You can see lots of folks talking about the service and how the trade calls are super profitable. You can check Profit Gains channel. I think we've amassed around $150,000 worth of profits in the last year posted in the Profit Gains channel just from other users and traders in the community. I'd like all of you guys to check out the 14-day free trial. A coupon code will be pinned in the comment section below this video, so check it out. And we'll take you through 14-day free trial process here. You come down to the website, save 44%, and claim your 14-day free trial. Click on that. And that will take you to the Swing Trade Pros website where you can click sign up now. And after your 14-day free trial is up, on the 15th day you will get billed, full disclosure of that. And I appreciate you guys all joining the community. It will change your lives. Give it a chance. A lot of these swing trades can take months. One of our biggest trades of the year last year was INJ. We took an entry at $1.60, and well, that asset's trading over $35 today. So that was one of the banger trades that I pointed out. My strongest pattern that I trade that I'm known for is the falling wedge. I call it the falling node wedge pattern. Lots of divergence on these charts, and that's what makes these patterns really play out. And you guys are going to be able to really learn that in the service, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys on the charts.